In 2019, a massive power transformer was seized at the Port of Houston and taken to a lab for examination. This power transformer came from China. Now, what brought up some red flags is that this power transformer, then somebody was looking it over that is real good with this electric stuff and felt like something wasn't right. And so they took this thing to a lab and they basically disassembled it. And they gave it a security detail. They carted it off to this installation where they were able to disassemble and find out everything about this power transformer. Now, if you take a look at this power transformer, you can see a person standing beside it. This thing is massive. Now, at the time, we don't know the results of what this examination was, as the results are still classified. But what we do know is from an interview with a Trump official that worked with the National Security Council. And this official stated that the device had a hardware backdoor that would allow someone to turn off the transformer. Now, a transformer like this, now what kind of pressure would that put on a grid, a power grid, our electrical grid here in this country, if one or more of those transformers were instantly shut off? This alarmed President Trump. And on May 1st of 2020, President Trump signed an executive order called Securing the Bulk Power System and declared a grid security emergency. Now, at the time, there were about 300 of these transformers in the grid, and I'm sure they were getting prepared to start tearing these things down and looking for these back doors and figuring out how to, number one, reverse engineer them, number two, disable this back door, because the last thing we need is for our grid to go down, especially at the behest of the Chinese Communist Party. Now, on the first day that corrupt CCP-owned President Biden assumed office, that executive order was reversed and these transformers began to flow into the country again. Now, again, before there were some 300 of these in the country. Current count of these transformers is about 492.